Welcome to Drews Storytime. If you enjoy falling asleep here, you're very welcome to subscribe for more gentle stories and peaceful meditations. Before we begin, take a moment to make yourself comfortable, whether you're sitting or lying down, and gently let the rest of the world fade a little. Settle in now. Let yourself arrive slowly. You're here now. That's enough. Nothing else needs to be finished tonight. Nothing else needs to be solved before rest can begin. Whatever the day has been, whatever it asked of you, it can wait now. You don't need to carry it any further. Only this room, only this breath, only this quiet moment to soften. Notice that you're here in this room, here in this body, here in this small stretch of time where nothing more is being asked of you. Let that be enough. You don't need to arrive perfectly. You don't need to feel calm straight away. You don't need to know how to rest before rest begins. You only need to pause. So pause now and notice that you're supported. Notice the surface beneath you. Notice where your head is resting. Notice where your shoulders are held. Notice the weight of your body being received. You don't need to hold yourself up so much here. The bed can do that. The chair can do that. The floor can do that. Whatever holds you right now can take more of your weight. Let it. Let the body be a little heavier. Let the muscles do a little less. No need to force anything. No need to make anything happen. Just notice. Notice where the body meets what supports it. Notice the pressure there. Notice the steadiness there. Some places may already feel quiet. Some places may still hold tension. Some parts of you may be ready to rest. Some parts may still be learning. That's all right. Mindfulness begins here, by noticing what's here, by letting it be here. So notice what's here now. The body resting, the breath moving, the mind perhaps still a little busy, the room around you becoming quieter. That's enough to begin. Now bring your attention to the breath, not to control it, not to improve it, only to notice it. Feel one breath come in, then one breath go out. That's all. You don't need to breathe deeply. You don't need to count. You don't need to change the rhythm. Just notice the breath arriving, the breath leaving. Maybe you feel it at the nose, a a slight coolness as you breathe in, a little warmth as you breathe out. Maybe you feel it in the chest, a small rise, a small fall. Maybe you feel it lower in the belly, a gentle movement, a soft release as the breath leaves. Wherever it's easiest to notice, let that be enough. Stay near the breath in the most relaxed way you can. The breath knows how to come. The breath knows how to go. The body knows how to breathe without your help. You don't need to teach it. You don't need to perfect it. You don't need to watch it too closely. Only stay near it for a little while. Breath coming in, breath going out. Let those words be light. Breath coming in, breath going out. If the mind wanders, that's all right. It may go to something from earlier, something unfinished, something from tomorrow, a memory, a feeling, a plan, a small piece of noise. That's what minds do. A wandering mind isn't a problem. It isn't failure. It's just part of being human. So when you notice the mind has wandered, don't tighten around it. Just notice. Thinking is here. Then gently come back. Back to the breath. Back to the body. Back to this moment. No frustration. No scolding. No sense that you've done anything wrong. Just return. This is the practice. Noticing, wandering, returning, softly, patiently, again and again. Each time you return, you're already doing enough. Now let your awareness widen a little. Keep some attention near the breath. Begin to notice the body more fully, not like a checklist, not in a rush, only as though you're becoming more aware of the shape of yourself resting here. Notice the forehead. See whether it can soften a little. No force, only allowing. Let the skin across the forehead smooth if it wants to. Let the space around the eyes grow quieter. Let the eyes rest more deeply. They've done enough for today. They don't need to keep looking. They don't need to stay alert. Let them rest. Notice the jaw. If there's any holding there, let it ease. If the teeth are touching, Let them part slightly. Let the tongue rest. Let the mouth stay soft. Notice the throat. Let that soften too. Only small releases, small permissions, small signs to the body that it's safe enough now to stop preparing. Now the shoulders. So much gathers there. Readiness, responsibility, tension. See whether the shoulders can lower by even the smallest amount. Nothing's coming next that needs you right now. There's only this moment, only this room, only this body being invited into rest. Let that invitation reach the shoulders, then the arms, then the elbows, the forearms, the wrists, the hands. Notice the hands. They do so much. They carry. They reach. They fix. They hold. Now let them be still. Nothing to carry. Nothing to fix. Nothing to organize. Let the fingers uncurl if they want to. Let the palms soften. Let the hands grow quiet. Now bring attention to the chest. Feel the breathing there, if that's where it's easiest to notice it. The rise, the fall, the quiet rhythm of being alive. Stay close to that. This too is mindfulness, not trying harder, only noticing more gently. Now the stomach. So often it tightens before it needs to. So often it braces without being asked. See whether it can loosen now. No demand, no force, only the chance for those muscles to stop preparing, to stop guarding, to stop expecting. Let the breath move there if that feels natural. Breath in, a little space. Breath out, a little softening. Now the hips, the legs, the knees, the calves, the ankles, the feet. Let the lower body grow heavier. Not heaviness as burden, heaviness as rest, heaviness as being held. The kind of heaviness that comes when the body no longer needs to stay ready. You may notice warmth, coolness, pressure, stillness, restlessness, tingling, ease, discomfort. Whatever's here, let it be here. Mindfulness doesn't ask you to prefer one sensation over another. It asks only that you notice what's present without fighting it. So if there's comfort, notice comfort. If there's discomfort, notice discomfort. If there's numbness, notice numbness. If there's ease, notice ease. Nothing more is required. You don't need to improve this moment before you rest in it. You don't need to become completely peaceful before sleep begins to gather. Rest can begin here, just as you are. Now sense the whole body together, not as separate parts, only as one resting shape, a whole body being supported, a whole body breathing, a whole body slowly learning it can let go a little more. Stay with that. The body resting, the breath moving, the mind noticing. That's enough. Now notice the room around you, not by opening your eyes, only by sensing it. The quiet shape of the walls, the stillness in the corners, the ceiling above, the air against your skin. Maybe there's a little light somewhere. Maybe the room is fully dark. Maybe it feels close and sheltered. Maybe it feels spacious and still. Either way, let it be what it is. You're here. The room is here. Both can exist together quietly. Now return to the breath. You may notice that it's changed. Or maybe it hasn't. Either is all right. Don't look for a special breath. Don't wait for a deeper calm. Only notice this one. This inhale. This exhale. This inhale. This exhale. One at a time. That's how rest deepens too. Not all at once. Only one soft moment at a time. If thoughts arise, meet them gently. A thought appears. Notice that it's here. No need to decide whether it matters. No need to follow it. No need to push it away. Just notice. Thinking is here. Then return. Return to the breath. Return to the body. Return to the feeling of being supported. You may do this many times. That's fine. This isn't a performance. There's no score. There's no perfect state you must reach. There's only this practice of returning, kindly, patiently, without argument. Notice now whether there's any part of you still holding the day. Maybe it's only a trace, a small tension, a looping thought, a subtle readiness in the body or mind. Wherever it is, notice it lightly. Maybe it lives in the chest, maybe in the jaw, maybe in the stomach, maybe in the forehead, maybe nowhere you can clearly name. You don't need to analyze it. Only notice where the holding remains. Then let the breath move near it, not fixing it, not forcing it open, only bringing a little space there, a little gentleness, a little permission. Breath in, space around it. Breath out, softness around it. Again, breath in, breath out. You don't have to make every part of yourself peaceful before you can sleep. Sleep can come to an imperfect mind. Sleep can come to unfinished thoughts. Sleep can come while some small part of you is still learning how to rest. There's room for all of that here. Nothing has to be solved tonight. Some things can wait until morning. Some things can loosen without being understood. Some things don't need your attention as urgently as they pretend to. Night doesn't ask for clarity. Night asks for softness. Let yourself become softer now. Softer in the forehead. Softer in the jaw. Softer in the shoulders. Softer in the hands. Softer around the thoughts. Softer around the feelings. Stay there for a while, breathing, resting, softening, breathing, resting, softening. Now let the breath fade slightly into the background, still present, still moving, still steady, but allow your awareness to widen beyond it again. Notice the whole gentle field of this moment, the body lying here, the room around you, the dark behind the eyelids, the movement of thought when it comes, the pause when it passes, all of it included, all of it allowed. This is another kind of mindfulness, not narrowing to one point, not focusing tightly, only resting in a gentle awareness of what's here, sensation here, breath here, stillness here, thought here, silence here. Stay with that open noticing now. You don't need to do anything with what you notice. If a sound is present, let it be present. If silence is present, let it be present. If the body feels heavy, let it feel heavy. If the body feels unsettled, let it feel unsettled. If thoughts are fewer, let them be fewer. If thoughts still come and go, let them come and go. Your only task, if there is one at all, is to notice without struggle. Notice without hurrying to change. Notice without judging. Notice without turning away. This becomes very quiet work. So quiet it almost stops feeling like work at all. It becomes more like allowing, more like remaining, more like gently staying with what's true. And right now, maybe what's true is simple. The body is here. The breath is here. Awareness is here. Night is here. That's enough. As the meditation continues, time may begin to feel different, a little softer, a little less exact. Let that happen. You don't need to keep track. You don't need to know how long you've been here. You don't need to stay sharply attentive. Awareness can become gentler now. You don't need to hold every sentence. You don't need to remember anything. You don't need to listen with effort. Let the words pass through. Keep what softens you. Let the rest drift away. Now return once more to the body. Notice how it feels compared with a little while ago. Maybe heavier, maybe warmer, maybe quieter, maybe not very different at all. Whatever you notice, let that be the truth of this moment. No need to expect progress. No need to chase a certain feeling. Only notice. Maybe the hands are quieter now. Maybe the face has softened. Maybe the legs feel more distant. Maybe the shoulders have given up a little more of what they were holding. Maybe the mind is still busy, but less convincing. Maybe the body is already drifting towards sleep. There's no wrong place to be. Only this place. Only now. Stay with that. Now bring attention again to the places where your body meets what supports it. The head resting. The shoulders resting. The back resting. The hips resting. The legs resting. Let yourself be held. Sometimes rest begins not by actively relaxing, but by trusting support a little more. So trust it now, even if only slightly. Let the pillow hold the head. Let the bed hold the body. Let the surface beneath you do more of the work. You don't need to hover above rest. You don't need to remain partly prepared. You can give more of your weight over now. Let the body sink. Let the muscles stop trying quite so hard. A little more. Then a little more. That's enough. Now imagine, if it helps, that with each exhale, the body settles one layer deeper. Not all at once, only gently. One exhale, a little more weight. Another exhale, a little more softening. Another exhale, a little less effort. Let that continue at its own pace. There's nowhere to get to, no end point to achieve. Only this gradual descent into quiet. Now perhaps thoughts still come. If they do, let them be lighter than before. Not because you're pushing them away, only because you no longer need to climb inside each one. A thought can be just a thought, a passing thing, a small movement in the mind. Notice it. Let it pass. Another thought. Notice it. Let it pass. Even important thoughts can wait. Even useful thoughts can rest until morning. Even thoughts that insist on being followed may grow quieter when they aren't fed with attention. Let the mind learn that now. It doesn't have to chase everything it produces. Sometimes awareness can remain still while thoughts move around it, like clouds moving through a sky that doesn't need to move with them, like leaves drifting across still water, like distant footsteps fading because you don't follow them. Stay with the stillness rather than the movement. Stay with the wider quiet rather than the small disturbances within it. Now take another moment to notice the face. Can it soften a little more? The forehead, the eyes, the jaw, the mouth. Let the expression of the day leave your face now. You don't need to carry concern there. You don't need to carry alertness there. You don't need to hold yourself in readiness. Let the face grow quiet. Let it rest. Notice the neck and throat. Let them rest too. Notice the shoulders again. Maybe they can lower a little more. Maybe the chest can become easier. Maybe the stomach can trust this moment a little more fully now. Notice the legs, the feet, everything gradually learning to be still. Everything gradually learning that nothing more is required tonight. Now let awareness broaden once more. Body, breath, room, quiet. Body, breath, room, quiet. You don't need to say the words unless they help. Only feel the simplicity of it. Everything included. Nothing forced. There's no need to choose one single thing to notice now. You can remain open. You can remain soft. You can allow what's here to rise and fall on its own. This is often the place where sleep begins to come closer. Not announced, not dramatic, only the mind loosening its grip a little, the body growing less involved in thought, the spaces between thoughts widening, the edges of awareness softening. Let that happen. Don't watch too closely for it. Don't ask whether you're nearly asleep. Don't evaluate the process. That kind of checking belongs to the day. Tonight, simply allow. Allow the body to be heavy. Allow the mind to quiet when it quiets. Allow wakefulness to remain if it remains. Allow sleep to come when it comes. Nothing is being forced. Nothing is being measured. Only this soft giving over to rest. Now perhaps you can begin to feel the difference between attention and effort. Attention can remain. Effort can fade. You can still be aware, still listening, still lightly present, without trying, without straining to stay with the words, without holding on to each instruction, without treating this like something that must be done correctly. Awareness can be light now, light enough to drift, light enough to dim, light enough to stay near sleep without disturbing it. Let your awareness become that light, just enough to know you're here, just enough to know you're safe, just enough to know the breath continues, just enough to let the rest blur. Now, if there's any final tension still held somewhere in the body, notice it with kindness. No need to search too hard. Wherever you find it, let your awareness rest there lightly for a moment. Don't force it open. Don't demand that it disappear. Only notice it, and let the breath move nearby. The body often softens more when it isn't being pushed. So offer gentleness rather than effort. Space rather than pressure. Patience rather than demand. Breath in, breath awareness near it, then wider again. You aren't trying to conquer tension. You're only letting it know it no longer needs to work so hard tonight. Some parts of you may trust that immediately. Some may need longer. That's all right. You have time to rest. You have permission to be unfinished. Now the meditation can become quieter still. Less instruction. More space. Less doing. More allowing. Stay near the breath if that helps, or near the feeling of being held, or near the quiet of the room, or near the simple phrase, "This is enough." Choose what feels easiest. Choose what feels softest. This is enough. Use that now, very gently. This is enough. This breath is enough. This moment is enough. This body resting here is enough. This imperfect mind is enough. This slow softening is enough. Stay with that for a while. This is enough. Nothing more to add. Nothing more to solve. Nothing more to complete before rest can begin. This is enough. Now let the words thin out a little. Let the spaces between them do more of the work. The body resting. The breath moving. The mind loosening. The night deepening. The body resting. The breath moving. The mind loosening. The night deepening. You may find now that the room feels further away or closer. You may find that the body feels heavier or softer. You may find that thoughts still arrive, but with less force, or that they fade before they fully form. Any of that is fine. Don't hold on to wakefulness. Don't hold on to the meditation either. Let both become gentler. At a certain point, mindfulness for sleep isn't about staying sharp. It's about staying kind as awareness begins to blur. Kind to the wandering mind. Kind to the unfinished feeling. Kind to the body that needs rest. Kind to the self that's carried enough for one day. Let kindness remain. Even as effort fades, that matters more than getting it right. Now perhaps the breath is quieter than before. Perhaps the exhale is a little longer. Perhaps the body has settled into a heavier stillness. Perhaps sleep is somewhere close, though not fully here. That's all right. You don't need to cross into sleep on command. You don't need to notice the exact moment it comes. Let that threshold remain soft. Let it remain unmarked. Let it come in its own time. Nothing to force. Nothing to chase. Only rest. Only breathing. Only the dark growing kinder around you. Stay near what remains simplest. The breath, the body, the quiet. The breath, the body, the quiet. Now let even the body feel more distant from thought. The hands further away, the feet quieter, the face less involved, the chest rising and falling without needing your attention so closely. Let that happen. The body can sleep before the mind fully understands that it's safe to do so. The mind can soften before it's ready to admit it has stopped trying. Sleep can gather quietly around both. There's no need to help it too much. Only stop interfering. Only stop asking for more. Only stop carrying what can be set down now. Set it down. Set down the day. Set down the planning. Set down the checking. Set down the need to stay a little guarded. Set down the habit of remaining ready. Set it down. The room can hold this moment. The bed can hold the body. The night can hold what you're no longer carrying. The breath can continue by itself. Nothing more is needed. Now the words can grow fewer. You don't need many of them. Only enough to keep you company as you drift closer to rest. Breath softening. Body heavy. Mind quieting. Breath softening. Body heavy. Mind quieting. No hurry. No effort. No need. No hurry. No effort. No need. This is enough. If thoughts come, let them dim. If images come, let them blur. If wakefulness remains, let it remain without concern. If sleep comes, let it come without being watched. You're allowed to drift now. You're allowed to loosen. You're allowed to become quiet. The night asks nothing of you now. Nothing to finish. Nothing to prove. Nothing to keep holding together. Only rest. Only this easy breathing. Only this supported body. Only this soft dark. this gentle letting go. Rest now. Let the breath continue. Let the body continue softening. Let the mind continue loosening its hold. Rest now. A little deeper, a little softer, a little further from the day. Rest now. This is enough. Breath, body, quiet. Breath, body, quiet. Nothing to do now. Nothing to follow. Nothing to solve. Only rest. Rest now. Rest. Rest. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, share and subscribe. Thank you for supporting the channel.